Welcome to the Judith TV show. Form, today's hottest celebrity relationship gist, secret romances exposed, shocking breakups shaking the internet, and couples everyone is talking about. Which gist do you believe, and which is just hype? Stay tuned for more. Welcome to the Judith TV show.
Hello, dearies. Welcome to my channel, the Judy TV show. In here, friends, I talk about marriage and marriage-related trending issues. And my name is Judith, as you all know, with a little touch of Ifeanyi, or just a little touch. Friends, I want to address this Davido's third baby mama, Larissa London, who just started, trying to create a drama. Davido was in London, as we all know. He's back now. I think he stayed for like a week or so. And coincidentally, the boy's birthday was on the 22nd or the 24th. I think either on the 23rd or 24th of this month. So the lady was now trying to, I don't know, pressurize Davido to post the boy and to wish him a happy birthday on his page and everything. And I am like, since when did they start like this? Why should it be you that will be telling Davido? He has accepted the boy. He knows that the boy is his. So why would you not be the one that will be pressurizing him? Has he been doing it like that? For you to now be pressurizing him. So I want to say to Larissa London, Larissa, listen, you better be careful. I don't know who and who that is pushing you to make this kind of a mistake. If you make this kind of mistake, you won't like it. Sophia is doing her own and probably getting away with it to an extent until now because she has an uncle, okay, that is friendly to Davido's uncle, that is His Excellency. That once in a while, when she does, she pulls up that her drama and everything, the uncle goes behind the scene and they start begging and then all that and all that and all that. But for you, I don't think it's going to be easy if you decide to tour this path or this route. First of all, why are you now mounting pressure on him to post the boy, to celebrate the boy? I mean, as in how? I mean, how has it been done before? And I recall that there was this video that I saw. No, not a video now, a post that Sophia made, or her indirect way of shading the video and everything. And then what is her name? Larissa went and liked that post. So I'm like, okay, are you now trying to join forces with Sophia? You feel Sophia is, a warlord, so that if you join her, then you people can now drag the video and drag her probably more money or whatever. I don't know what you're thinking. But to be honest, Larissa, as I say to you, the best you can do for yourself, the best you can do for just respect yourself. Since the video has already accepted this boy, he knows that the boy is his son. People might be pushing you now, oh, your son is now the first son, Keneko, Keneko, Keneko. My dear, Dawson is not the first son. The first son of the video has remained a fire, even though he's no longer with us. I give you an example. If a person has or a couple has two children, for instance, okay, two sons now, and then they are now grown-ups and everything. They've gone to the university, probably done their masters and everything, right? And then one passes. Okay, the first one now passes. Will it be possible for the second one to pick the certificate of the first one? So, okay, I am now the first son of my father, so let me now use the name or the certificate of the first son of the family to now go and apply for a job somewhere else. It is not done. When the first son passes like that, the first son is the first son. The second son might now just be acting, trying to fill up that gap, but it can never be the first son. Mention will always be made of the first son that passed. Just like this Yule Dochie, his first son Kambili passed. You can't say that Carl is now the first son, okay? You will always say Kambili, the first son of Yule Dochie, and so on and so forth. So if anybody is trying to, give you the idea that Dawson is now the first son, so you should misbehave or whatever, my sister, please don't listen to that, okay? Whichever way that this thing has been arranged, sending you whatever upkeeps through somebody else, that you've been using to bring up the boy and everything. It is better for you to go at that pace. So when Davido sees that you're not giving him trouble or something, it is easier for you to be able to, as the boy is growing, to be able to be getting something from him than trying to go about it this way that you're going about it. And if you're looking at Sophia, I hope you were aware that Sophia is even now begging. She has made an audio apology that their delegates rejected. Now, I don't know who contacted the great monarch Oni of Ife, who now is now trying to call their delegates to, like, so they say, no, let Sophia now handle the girl until the girl is 18. She's already getting to 11. I hope you know that she's also, the heat also is also on her. In case you think it's all rosy, 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 it is not. So you better don't go this route. Recall when Tufia took Amanda, the second baby of the baby mama of Davido, and they traveled to where is it now, Ghana, with the two daughters, that is Haley and Emade. What is her name? Sophia was now trying to give the impression that, I'll be a good wife, I'll be able to, coordinate all your children and so on and so forth. But she didn't tell Chioma. That time, Davido wasn't married to Chioma. And then they went to Ghana with Davido. They had a good time. Sophia was so excited, telling us the number of drinks that they had and how much a bottle cost and so on and so forth, until I think Davido came to a restaurant, or what is her name? Amanda came to a restaurant to have a late dinner, and the video also came. Maybe they went out and they came back, and he felt he's hungry, and then he came there and now met. So the both of them now sat down, talking and all that. Apparently, Sophia wanted, to have a quiet time with the video. Now came to his room or rang his room, discovered he was not there. I think he asked about or something. I don't know how she got to know that he's in the restaurant. Only for her to come to the restaurant and met him and Amanda gisted him. Sophia lost it. Started warning Amanda, no, that's not why we came here. The quarrel was so intense that Amanda had to leave. So if you are trying to gang up with her to fight a battle that you know that you're not going to win, it's not going to be easy for you. Now that you've been making that post and liking her post and everything, and you're now calling the video to come and post the boy and everything, what has happened? He stayed in London and left without even reaching out to you. I don't know how you prefer that. And I think I support what Davido is doing. People might say, oh, why are you doing that? No, Davido knows what he's doing. The simple thing that Davido is doing is that he's trying to set boundaries. He's trying to let you guys know, because all this while he has tried to carry you people along with the child. You and Dawson, and then what is her name? Sophia with Imade. And then it's now being taken for granted. It's now being taken for granted. And to be honest with you, Davido has a responsibility to his child, either Dawson or Imade or Haley, and not to any of you baby mamas. No, he doesn't. Because I want to believe that whatever thing that happened between you and him, for instance, in your own case, I think it was one of the times he came to UK to come and play. Whatever that happened between you and him was something that you were paid for. You were settled for whatever thing that you did for him or did with him on that particular time, and then pregnancy now resulted. You kept the pregnancy. I commend you for not, tampering with the pregnancy. Well and fine. But then, now that the boy is here and he has finally accepted the boy, the best you can do is allow this man to go at his pace. He understands what he's doing. The only thing he's trying to do here is trying to set boundaries for you people to know that, listen, I am now married. I am now a married man. It's no longer going to be business as usual. Whatever thing that he has been sending for the upkeep of his child, he still sends it through whoever that he sends it, okay? Except for now that Sophia is now trying to play smarter than herself, and the thing has backfired. She has just been begging and crying and all that kind of a thing, because the proper thing would have just been, allow this guy to be going about it. You can't dictate for him. You can't be living a high-profile lifestyle at the expense of somebody's income. You can't be living a lifestyle, that you expect somebody to be funding. Somebody who didn't give money for you. Accept your status with time. They used to say, cut your coat according to your size. Not according to your size, it is according to your material. So that if your material is 1 yard or 2 years, you cut your coat according to that 1 yard or 2 years. Because you might be of a big size. So if you want to cut it according to your size, it might not be enough. So, Larissa, I am just counseling you that the best you could do is please, please, and please don't get Davido to turn his back on this boy. Allow him to love his son. He has already accepted the boy. This way of mounting pressure, I understand your mother was even calling, at least post him. What is at least post him? He has already accepted the boy. So why is he at least post him? As how? Why should you be the one that would be telling him? So all he's trying to do is to set boundaries, to tell you people, look, I am now married. I am happily married. Yes, granted, I have a child with you. Okay, I am now married. Do you know that some people will even tell you, I now have a wife at home. I have other children at home, especially Haley that comes around. Okay, so you give me my child, I'll bring her home. My husband knows about my wife knows about the child. They will all grow up together. That is what some men will do. But no, Davido, he decided, okay, let it not be that is a problem, okay, and then be a burden on his wife. You keep your child. He'll be sending, what is it called, support to you, child support to you. But the moment you now want to like prove it to him that you want much more than that, it becomes a problem. And are you telling me, Larissa, by the way, that you don't have a life or that you have not moved on, you don't have a relationship, for you now to notice and then be compelling a guy to celebrate his son? That guy is his son. That guy answers his name. So he loves that boy more than you do, despite the fact that you are the mom. But if you have a relationship or if you have somebody that you're dating and all that, it will not even be easy for you to be remembering that he has not celebrated the boy and all that. You could call him and ask, oh, you forgot this boy's birthday. He will tell you, oh, no, or something. But for you now to be pressurizing, at least post him now, at least say something now, at least, how did you on your page, even though I don't follow you? Because this lady that is always talking on Chioma and Davido matter, said that on, I think she follows you, said that on your page you didn't post anything. But even if you later did, okay, allow the man. He knows what to do. He just knows what to do. All he's trying to do now is to set boundaries. Let it be known clearly to you and to Sophia, since it is just the both of you that is now trying to raise your heads unnecessarily. Let it be known to both of you that this guy is married. That's all he's trying to do. That is all. He doesn't hate his child. That is all he is trying to do, so that nothing will be taken for granted. A situation whereby you will now be equaling yourself to his wife. It is not possible now. A side chick or a baby mama is not the same thing with a wife, right? Recall when Chioma, Larissa, if you want to, like, that's why I'm saying, look, just advise yourself. Recall when Chioma and Davido had issues. Despite the fact that Davido sang assurance for her and everything and bought her a Porsche, okay, because of that issue that they had, and it was over this Dawson, yourself and Dawson, okay, Chioma left Davido's house with all the money and all the time they have been together. She didn't mind. She just left, carrying her boy Ifeanyi, and left the Porsche car. She didn't even pick the Porsche car. It was the video that now said no, they should send her the car. They sent her the car. All through the time she was alone, she never drove that car. They just came and packed it there. She never. When Ifeanyi marked his second birthday, Chioma did it according to what she can afford. She did it on her own. Got balloons, got children in the neighborhood and everything. People attended it and everything. And in the morning, she would just go on her business. Not calling for, she didn't even ask for, oh, give me money since I'm born, first boy, your hair parent. She didn't even do that. Davido was out of town. I think he went to his friend's Kobana chief priest or something. I can't remember where he went to, but he was out of town. That by the time he came back and now said no, he said apparent no, he has to redo the birthday. He redid the birthday. He redid the birthday on his own. That's why I told you, he knows what he's doing. He knows how to go about it. But if you try to compel him, if you try to force him, if you try to cajole him, that's where you hit a rock. So don't do that. Learn from that trauma. Learn from trauma. Despite the fact that people started even mocking her that assurance has turned to endurance and everything, this lady never came out to say anything. Hey, why are you not posting your hair apparent? That time Ifeanyi was still with us. Why are you not posting your hair apparent? Hey, post your hair apparent for people to know that it's your first son. And so Chioma did not do a thing like that. There was another time that the video said, oh, my friends, each person should contribute, I think 1 million each or so. Sophia was amongst the first people that contributed. Chioma did not cough. Chioma did not cough. So that is to tell you that this guy knows what he's doing. Meanwhile, while all those things were happening, that Chioma was not involved, nobody knew that his mind was still there, that his interest was still there. Apparently, I sat down to compare one or two. So what am I trying to tell you? It is not for Davido to marry you. He's already married, happily married and all that. And for me, it is a forever deal between them. But the thing is that for this your boy to enjoy his father, for this your boy to enjoy where he is from, where he belongs to, the family he belongs to, please don't push it. Don't force it. Don't cajole it. Allow Davido. He just wants to set boundaries. He just wants to make a bold statement that, listen, I am married. It's no longer going to be business as usual. And there's absolutely nothing wrong in that. I support that. okay, so that nothing will be taken for granted and nothing will be abused. And like I said, if you have a relationship or if you moved on, there's an extent to which you can be pushing him, oh, this is your boy, when he has already accepted the boy and when he has been sending child support. So what's the point of come and celebrate the boy or posting the boy or something like that? Well, where's that one coming from? I don't know who is encouraging you or making it look like, since you have a boy, you should match your ground and all that. There is just nothing like that. There is just, this guy will just pack you and that boy. I am telling you, he will just pack you and that boy. Go and ask Sophia what she's going through now. She might not tell you. But go and ask her what she's going through now, okay? Because I even made a video where I was asking her, if you told us a couple of months back that you are the only person that has been footing the bills, of taking care of Imade alone, why are you now begging their delegates? Just why? You would have, good riddance to bad rubbish. You would have just continued what you're doing. That is to tell you that, she's lying. And probably when she says such a thing, you will believe that it is true. And then you now start behaving anyhow. Larissa, you know you're not a Nigerian. So better advise yourself now and behave well so that that boy can enjoy his father and enjoy the family he belongs to. That's all I want to say to you in this video. Dear friends, I don't know how many of you, followed the story of when Davido went to London, that this lady was supposed the boy and all that. Now Davido is back from London, without even talking about it, without even seeing the boy or whatever. That's why I'm saying, you can't force him to. He knows what he's doing. He knows the right thing to do, but he's only trying to set boundaries. He's only trying to make a bold statement that I am married and I am married. And the earlier you understand it, both Sophia Mamadou and you, Larissa London, the better for both of you. Amanda is not giving any wahala at all. Amanda is just on her own. If you recall, there was a time, I don't know, I think, what's her name? Haley was on holidays in his father's house, and then she was now complaining of toothache. Chioma was now saying, okay, can I bring salt and water so that she'll use it to goggle or something now her mouth, and not because of for the pains. So the girl now started laughing. So Davido now said, okay, leave it to. She started laughing, say it's no longer paining her. Or do you want $10,000? The girl said yes. Now if that $10,000 is given to her, who is she going to give it to? What does the girl know about $10,000? What's she going to use it to? Who is he going to give it to? Is it not her mother? Last year, December 2025, Davido and his wife bought 2 SUVs for 2 of their daughters. That's Haley and Imade. Who will be driving those vehicles? Whether Sophia has gone to sell her own to buy another car so that it doesn't look as if, so that nobody will know that such a thing came from Davido, that is a different ballgame altogether, but at least they did that. So there's a way you will trouble him about this boy, he will just pack you and the boy. But there's also a way you give him peace about this boy. As he's doing for the daughters, they will also be doing for this boy, because he has already accepted the boy. That's the most important thing. So Larissa, please be wise. Be wise. That's all I want to say in this video. Dear friends, that's all I want to say in this video. Please leave your comments at the comment section. Leave your thoughts at the comment section so that we'll further the conversation there as usual. Yeah, that's all I have to say in this video, guys. Thank you so very much for always watching my videos. I see you guys in my next video. Yes, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye for now, dear.